Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to teach you Unit 8, Lesson 6 and 7, O level. Yes, now I want you to open page 20 and look quickly at the text without reading and say where you would find a text like this, okay? Is the text from a short story, a website review, or a guidebook? As you see, the background of the text shows like a website page. So this text is from a website review. Look at number 2. I want you to read the text and find the answers of these questions. Okay, let's look at the text. Yes, I read it with you. We had a wonderful holiday in Egypt. These are my opinions about 3 of the most interesting places. The Valley of the Kings in Luxor is one of the most popular places for tourists to visit. We went early because that is the quietest time. My brother said, "This is fantastic." I'm sure it gets busier later on during the day. The biggest place we went to was the Karnak Temple. My favorite part was the Hypostyle Hall, a 5,000 square meter room with 134 stone columns. I think it was more crowded than the Valley of the Kings. In my opinion, the best and quietest place we visited was Habu Temple. It has columns similar to those at Karnak, but because it's less crowded, you can study them for longer. Now, look at the question and try to find the answers. Yes. Question number 1. When did the writer go to the Valley of the Kings and why did he or she go at this time? Look at the second paragraph, you will find the answer. The writer went early. And why did he go at this time? Because that is the quietest time. Number 2. How big was the Hypostyle Hall? Look at the third paragraph. Yes, it was 5,000 square meters. Number 3, which place had more people than the Valley of the Kings? The same paragraph, the third paragraph, we say the Hypo Hall. Yes, the Hypostyle Hall has, so he said, which place had more people than the Valley of the Kings? The Hypostyle Hall. Okay, he say it was more crowded than the Valley of the Kings. Number 4, which place did the writer prefer and why? Look at the fourth paragraph. Yes, the writer preferred the Habu Temple. Yes, he said it was the best and the quietest place. What did the writer's brother say? Look at the second paragraph. He said, "This is fantastic." Look at speech marks, shows his actual words. Okay? Now, speaking. Work in pairs and answer the questions also about the website review. Is the text written in the first, second, or third person? Okay? When I say first person is, yes, sorry, wait a minute. If we say what is the third, what is the person? What's the meaning of first person? I or we. Second person, you. Third person, he or she. So, is the text written in the first, second, or third person? It's written in the first person. Which expressions does the writer use to show opinions? Okay, you have first, I think he said, "in my opinion," here. Yes, and in the third paragraph he say, "I think." So, expressions that the writer uses to show opinions: "in my opinion" and "I think." Number 3, which word does the writer use to show a reason for something? Look at the first paragraph, the word because. He say we went early because it's the quietest time. So why did they go early or at that time? Reason, because that is the quietest time. Look at number 4. Which comparative and superlative adjectives does the writer use to compare the places? Okay, as you see from the beginning of the review, he said the most interesting places, the most popular places, the quietest time, busier, the biggest place, we have more crowded than comparative, the best and quietest place, superlative, and less crowded, longer. Okay, now I want you to work in pairs. Choose one of the following and make notes to answer the questions. Okay, you have to choose. Yes, you have to choose. Look at page 21, Unit 8, Lesson 7. Look, read, and complete the questions and answers about these buildings. Okay, then ask and answer. Now, you are going to complete the questions with the correct words from the box. Yes? How old is Nile View? Okay, use the information in the pictures to answer. How old is the Nile View? It's 3 years old, okay, since 2017, now we are 2020, so it's 3 years old. Number 2, how deep is the car park? It's 10 meters under the ground. Number 3, how long is the road? Look at the road. How long is the road? Yes, tell me. It's 2 kilometers. How high is King's house? Look at King's house. How high is it? It's 23 meters. Number 5, which house had the most people? Look at the number of the people above each house. So the most people, or which house has the most people? It's Nile View, 750 people. Okay. Exercise 2. Now compare the buildings. In exercise 1, use the comparative and superlative forms of these adjectives. Okay, we have these adjectives. I'll take Alexandria House is taller than King's house. Nile View is the tallest building, as you see. So Alexandria, how tall is it? 23 meters. And Alexandria House 33. So Alexandria House is taller than the King's house, and the Nile View is the tallest. Look at the second one. We'll use older. King's house is older than Nile View. It's older than Nile View. Okay, Alexandria House is the oldest. Okay, number 3, complete the sentences using the words in brackets. Do you agree or disagree? My uncle is the oldest person in my family. Number 2, trains are faster than planes. Number 3, Egypt is sunnier and hotter than Germany. Number 4, in my opinion, history is the most interesting subject. Number 5, I think motorbikes are more dangerous than bikes. Number 6, the Nile is the longest river in the world. It's even longer than the Amazon. So you have to decide whether they are agree or disagree. Okay, and of course we have phrases you can use to disagree. You can say, I disagree, I'm not sure about that, I'm sorry, but I don't have the same opinion. Thank you. Yes, good morning. I want you to open your book, student's book, page 22. We'll start Unit 9, Lesson 1. What is the title of the unit? Adventure. Yes. Now, I want you to look at the pictures, look at these activities in the pictures, and try to match them with these sports, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes to try to match the words or the sports with their pictures. Yes. Now, let's look at number 1. What is it? Number 1, what sport is it? It's windsurfing. Okay? Don't explain. Windsurfing. Number 2, sailing. Number 3, diving. Number 4, rock climbing. Number 5, zip lining. Look at number 6. What sport is it? It's mountain biking. Number 7, kayaking. Number 8, look at number 8, trekking. Okay, now look at page 23. Yes, look at this main grammatical point, going to for future plans. We use going to when we already know our plans for the future, okay? How can we use it? We can use subject plus present to be, am, is, are, plus going to plus infinitive to talk about your plans for the future. Sentence, for example, I'm going to visit Sinai. This is affirmative sentence. How can we change into negative? We put am, is, are plus not plus going to. So we say I am not going to do anything scary. How can you, for question form, use a question word, am, is, are, plus subject, plus going to, plus infinitive. For example, what's he going to do? We have yes, no question, am or is or are, plus subject, going to, plus infinitive. Are you going to try rock climbing? Yes, I am, or no, I am not. Look at exercise 3. Read the email and answer the questions. Yes, I want you to read the email silently. Yes, and find the answer of these questions. Number 1. Is Rin going to go trekking this afternoon? Yes, she is. Is she going to try rock climbing? No, she isn't. Number 3. What is she going to try tomorrow morning? Look, she's going to try windsurfing in the morning. What's she going to try tomorrow afternoon? Yes, in the afternoon, she's going to go diving. Number 5. Is she going to go kayaking? No. Why not? Because there is no time. Thank you and goodbye. See you later.